Howdy, howdy. So if you're wondering, what I'm doing right now is grinding, leveling up my characters before I continue the storyline. And right now I'm on chapter 4. Matter of fact, I need to save right now, just in case anything should go wrong. So as you can tell, when I started chapter 3, I was level 12, but there wasn't a lot of places where you could be grinding to level your characters up. So then when I got to chapter 4, I was at level 13. And as you can still see, I'm still on chapter 4, level 24. And I said as soon as I level them up to level 25, then I'll continue the storyline. I'm not sure if I saved, so I went ahead and saved again. But this is what I got so far. I went ahead and I'll show y'all in a little bit. But right now this is my grinding path. So I'm at the abandoned factory. I'm going to go back and show you where it's located if you haven't already been here, which most likely you've already been here if you did any of the side missions, which I recommend doing the side missions.
Bombs and stuff are scary. Maybe a slum slider for lunch.
Ooh, that hair. Alright. Running up through. Alright, so here's the cavern, 7th heaven. And so from here, travel down, almost like right where the where you got off the train, almost near. So back to the hair. Right through here.
Keep your head on a swivel out there.
Through here. And or is my audio going in and out? So, of course, if you already did the side missions, you already been through here. But where the monsters like to pop up are like 3 locations, and what I like to do is time them right so that way they'll always reappear. Now I have Tifa set up as my leader, so I can get in, get out.
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
Oh. Always open the crates. So that's one location. Here's a secondary location.
Easy.
Bing, 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 bing. Hello.
That it?
Now, the reason why I like this location for grinding instead of like the other part is because you have potions and you also have this bench. Now, when you sit down on this bench, it'll let you replenish all of your health MP, all that jazz. So you could sit here and get your materia right, use all your spells, you know, level those up. What? Like right now, let's see. As you can tell, I got my lightning maxed out. Got my assess maxed out. I got my barrier maxed out. I haven't really revived anybody because nobody's died. I'm that cold. I'm only on chapter 4. I got my healing maxed out. Ooh. Used him only once. Got my chakra maxed out. Got my wind maxed. Working on my level up. I mean my luck up materia. I'm not sure how that works, but I'll just let Tifa just do her thing with it. I gave Tifa the ice one a little bit ago, so I'm about to max that in a little bit. Got my cleansing maxed. I gave Barrett some stuff, but he's not with us right now. Which the craziest thing is, he was level 13, and so as long as he's part of your team, even though he's not with us right here, he levels up too. So he's at a level 23. This is the stuff I found from crates over here. Not sure what these medals do, but I think they'll be helpful in the future. Still don't know what this does. Be helpful in the future. Needed this. This was one of the side quests. But yep. That's the Buster Blader. It's the Iron Blade. Gatlet. Leather gloves. The star. Bronze. Iron. Star. Now, I didn't really purchase any of this stuff until after I was grinding in this section, because okay, so with the stars on here, it shows that you max them out, shows from like start up until the end, but when you run through this little pathway that I got laid out for y'all, that will guarantee you, you know, some decent money. Like I probably spent maybe 6,000 gil, and then I gained it all back just grinding up. This is all the materia I have. My music collection I got. So then you run down this pathway.
If this is what
And
you
then-
want. Yeah.
Oh snap! So I like whenever my teammates get attacked or like they're hounded by a different enemy, you switch over to your ally to go relieve them of it.
Just like that, okay?
Now this door isn't naturally open normally. You need a security key card for this, but I'm not really going to spoil it too much for y'all. That's a side quest. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to share some footage with the rest of the world, so that way I wasn't like hoarding all of this information or whatnot. And then I can also hear my voice in the feedback, so it's just like, ugh. So that's why I started stopping. I can hear myself. I'm like, oh, is that you, Lord? So yeah, back to what I was saying. Now, this is another building that's open. Sometimes you like to crack some of these crates too, but you don't necessarily have to. But I'd still suggest it because you can find anything in these crates. Now, back to remember when we first started off in building 1. I worked our way through.
Don't hold back.
You got it.
Now, the reason why I like Tifa, because when these creatures get on the wall, you hit that uppercut, she just gets them right off the wall. I'm like, man, where were y'all when I was smashing roaches back in the day? They exist.
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
So, through this building, then I like to take a left. Go back over here, which they should be back.
Of course not.
There it is. So as you can
Worked
tell,
up a
each
good
creature you
sweat.
destroy tells you the XP that you got from that creature. It also tells you if you regain any of your MP back, and also how much gil you gain from the destruction of that creature as well. And so back through the third building, and so I just do this. You know, I've been doing this since I was level.
You're good at this.
I was level 11,
Told you so.
I think, when I first started this. And then after I saved, I was at 13, but Barrett was higher than us. But he wasn't part of our team just yet. And since then, I've been grinding up to this part. And yeah, it does get a little tiring. It does get tiresome. Now, if you ever should run back into a building too soon, nothing will be here. So I like to just stand out here like I'm not looking, and then eventually you'll probably see them. See, and then just keep doing that over and over. You know, use whatever spells you need. Go ahead and level all that stuff up, and after you run low on MP, like save your potions, save all your potions. Because if you don't have to use them, then don't use them. You open up some of these random crates, and there might be shards to replenish your health or your MP. And then ultimately, if you run really low and you're really thinking about using potions, or you don't have potions, you don't got enough skill for it,
okay?
remember this bench over here? This awesome bench. I don't need to sit on it right now, but you know what? Why not? Boom. So all that's been restored. So again, if you like my method, that's totally cool. If you have a better method in this chapter or before this chapter, hey, I like to, you know, hear about it. You know, leave a little message down in the comment section. Let me know, because I'll probably end up going back through the game again on multi different ways to make sure that I can conquer the game to the full extent. Now I'm about to level him up to level 25, and I'm glad y'all could be here with me for this, because like I said, as soon as I get them up to level, actually I said I was going to get them up to level 20 and then continue the story. And then an old friend of mine, which we're still friends, I see him in passing online.
Don't hold back.
He was like, oh, well, I'm going to get my characters up to level 25 before I get to chapter 4. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm still gonna run my own race. I'm just gonna do that.
Not bad.
And then I realized this is an RPG. What was I thinking? There's no way that I was just gonna like beef up my characters by like seven levels ish, and then continue this story. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, get my ass spanked by the bosses in here. So I kind of want to be overpowered in a way, so that way when I walk into a boss, it'll take a couple slashes or so and be like, oh, death already? Nah, I don't want it to be that easy, but it would be smart for you to level up to get all the items you need to get all the materia leveled up as well before you continue, because you never know. I remember I was facing a few creatures. There it is. I was facing a few creatures in a side quest, and their weakness was wind. I didn't even have a wind materia at the time. It wasn't even available. And I was like, well, this is just going to be painful. But it worked out because it's a flying type, and even though that wind was its weakness, if you hit it with fire or any other spell you had, it still did damage, you know. It just didn't do the weakness damage. Now, I'm at 25, and I said, I'm going to continue the story. And a part of me's like, I should keep leveling them up to like level 30. Nah. I wanna go ahead and get this on and popping. So there's no need for me to run back through here. Everybody's at level 25, except for Barrett. Oh. Don't forget to upgrade your weapons. Now, when it comes to your weapons, even if it's a weapon you're not using, you could still upgrade it. Like for a minute, I was using the iron blade because I had what was it? 3 slots for materia? No, I think it was 2 slots for materia. It had the most slots for materia at first, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to use this because I can hold more materia. And I noticed I was still getting SP points for my Buster Sword, and so you can still level them up. It's not going to affect your points, like they make their own points, but the weapon you're using the most gets more points than the weapon that you hold off that you're not currently using. So let's go ahead and go into the world of upgrading. So I've already unlocked all of these for this nebula, so let's move on over to the next one. Boop. Unlock these as well, and this is just all from grinding. Like, my character is probably well better off right now due to everything that has been unlocked. Let's go back to this one. So I unlocked all of this on the skill list. Those are the floating crystals around the core. I unlocked all of that. I almost got all of this. I think I have 6 on here. So before I do that, I want to go ahead and check this one. What else is on here that'd be helpful for me? Let's see. Defense up, trade off, recover MP. Ooh, looks interesting. Ooh, a new materia slot. Oh, I already unlocked that one. Yep. Gotta have the materia slots. Now, reason why I like to go to the further away core, the higher level core, because it takes more SP, and I can always get the easy SP to continue unlocking all the lower level ones. So I'm gonna go and get this trade off because it seems interesting to me since I do take damage. I like to run into battle without thinking, like Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, like that's what I do sometimes. Yep, that's what happens. So that's why I chose that one. Now, all cores are different for all swords. So So let's see, regeneration. Since I'm currently using this one, that's the one I really want to work on. But I think I can add another materia slot from over here, and that's what. Ooh, definitely gonna get that eventually. But let's go get that new materia slot because I need it. I need it. I need it. I don't know what I need it for, but I just know that it's better for me to have it now. I think I have enough left over that I can unlock one more. So let's see, increase the power. Already unlocked. Already unlocked. Increase my MP, which I probably definitely need because Cloud uses so much MP. Like, that's just ridiculous how much MP he wastes in a way on like one attack. So done doing that. Move on over. Tifa. Okay. Further away. Concentration seems something, right? So went ahead and got that one. Which she's a beast in this game. I'm not sure like how she's just leveling up the way she is, but her level used to be lower than Cloud's as well. And now she's just putting on all this level. And yep, Barrett, you know, all standby, just sitting back, gaining experience points without put in any kind of work. So let's see. And again, like I powered up all of this after I started grinding and leveling up because again, all your characters they get that, at least so far. And even though he's not with us, he still gets it too. So it's very helpful. Let's go get him a new materia slot because he's gonna need it. Boom. Okay, so thank y'all for sticking around. I hope that it wasn't too boring. I'm gonna go ahead and get this chapter 4 on in cracking, and yepers, that's all I gotta say at this point. So thank y'all for tuning in. I hope that was a little bit helpful when it comes to grinding, because you're probably trying to figure out where, since it doesn't play out like normal Final Fantasy like back in the day. So get cracking.